All right. I'm just trying to fix my hair because of course I already packed my camera up and then realized that I did not film an intro. This is the second time in a row that I've done that. But anyway, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very chatty, get ready with me, fall inspired. I just wanted to, just play around with some makeup and just talk to y'all. So that's what we're going to do. This is the finished look that I came up with today. Let me zoom y'all in just a little bit so y'all can see it better. So this is my eye makeup. It's everything is just very fall inspired down to the sweater that I have on today. I've just really been into the fall looks lately, and I do already have another one in mind that I want to do before I transition into more cooler winter looks, which I absolutely love. So this is the finished look. I'm going to show y'all how I got there and just talk to y'all along the way. But before we get into that, if you're new here, if this is your very first time on my channel, I'm Sonia. I go by Sistar Philly on YouTube, and I really hope that you'll consider subscribing today. I would really appreciate it. It would really help me out. And of course, for those of you who are already supporting my channel, thank y'all so much for your continued support. Thank you so much for coming back today. So let's get started. So I've been on a roll lately with filming videos. I don't really know where the motivation is coming from, but every day for the past week or so, I have been in the mood to get in front of the camera and just film. And I'm happy that I have that motivation, but I don't know where it's coming from, because usually I have to really push myself to get in front of the camera because I'm always just so tired from running around or doing whatever else I'm doing during the week. I'm using a primer right now. I have not used a primer on my face in has to be over a year now, but I feel I do have pores right here where I just put the primer. I normally just don't use primer just because, I don't know, I just don't. But I'm using it today because you guys can't really see it right now. It'll be more prominent when I put my foundation on, but I have a really deep wrinkle in my forehead. It's right here. It's driving me crazy. I haven't always had it. I feel like it just popped up on my face in the past few weeks or whatever. But anyway, I'm using the Cover FX blurring primer, and I got this from BoxyCharm a couple months ago. But anyway, yeah, so for the past week or so, I think that this is I want to say my 6th day in a row filming a video, and most of those days have been me coming home after work and filming, which is pretty good for me. So yeah, I'm just happy that I'm motivated to keep filming. So today is October 31st. It's Halloween, and you guys won't see this video until a few days after that. But I don't really do too much for Halloween. I usually don't get candy. I don't give candy out just because I don't feel like going to the door every 5 seconds when the kids ring the bell. And I'm just not really, Halloween is just not my thing. But I am really into Thanksgiving and Christmas, that whole holiday season. I'm one of those people who, come November 1st, I start busting out the Christmas music, and I'll slowly start putting out holiday decorations here and there, and slowly start transitioning into Christmas. So I'm really excited about tomorrow being November 1st. I know some people can't stand that. Some people are it's November 1st, calm down. But I'm one of those people who will transition very quickly into holiday mood. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep telling y'all the products that I'm using, or if I'm going to let them show up on the screen, because I'm already forgetting to tell you guys. But I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the color Maple. And I'm just applying that with my NYX buffer brush. But anyway, getting back to talking about the holiday, I am starting to think about some holiday video ideas. I feel like I'm probably going to want to do maybe just an overview of maybe Ulta's Black Friday sales, because you know how they're going to preview it before Black Friday. So I'm thinking about doing a video just talking about that, what they're going to have, what I think is worth picking up, what I think is worth passing on. Maybe I'll do the same thing for Sephora. I'm not sure. I don't really shop at Sephora regularly, so I do get their emails, but I don't know. I just don't, in general, I just don't really check for what Sephora is offering because I just don't shop there on a regular basis. I'm just really making sure that my foundation is... I talked about in a previous video how now when I do my base makeup, my foundation and my concealer, I just take more time blending it out just to make sure that it is nice and blended. Make sure I didn't forget any spots, because whenever I go back and, you know, play a video back, I'll notice that I'll have like a big chunk of like bare skin somewhere because I just didn't take as much time as I should have, you know, blending out my makeup. So that's what I'm doing now. I kind of have an idea of the look that I'm going to do today. You know, even though I'm ready to transition into holiday mood, it is still fall. We still have to get to Thanksgiving. So lately I've been really into the fall looks. So I'm definitely going to do a fall look today. And I already know like what eyeshadow palette I'm using and everything, but I don't know like how dramatic I'm going to be, but I definitely want to do like a, you know, like a typical fall look. When I look outside my window, I have a nice view of the trees from my balcony. So the fall foliage is like really starting to set in this area. So, you know, I'm just really inspired to do something inspired by the fall, you know. But yeah, I take a lot more time blending my makeup out just to make it look more seamless. I don't remember what video it was that I was talking about that, but I talked about how filming on YouTube and watching myself apply makeup, like when I'm editing my videos, it helps me to like perfect how my makeup looks, because I can look at myself and see like the errors that I made. Today I'm going to be blending out my concealer with a brush. I like to do that when I want the concealer to have a bit more coverage. Normally, you guys, like lately, you have been seeing me blend it out with a sponge, but I feel like a brush offers like the fullest coverage because, you know, a sponge will tend to shear the product out a little bit. See, I keep forgetting. This is the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I am in the color Mocha. So some other like holiday video ideas that I'm thinking about. I was thinking about doing something like a holiday gift guide, or like holiday ideas, like get makeup gift ideas for people who have like makeup lovers in their family, or maybe even, you know, what to treat yourself to for the holiday. Outside of that idea and the one about Ulta's Black Friday deals, I don't know, I'm stumped, I guess. So let me know if y'all have some ideas. I guess I'm gonna be doing like some holiday looks, but even that, like I can't really off the top of my head think of too many different looks that I can do. I'm certainly not, well, I don't consider myself all that creative when it comes to doing makeup looks. I was actually going to try to do a Halloween look, even though I don't dress up for Halloween. I did have to go to an event last week, and it was Egyptian themed. It didn't have anything to do with Halloween, but because it was around this time of year, I was going to take advantage of that and do like an Egyptian goddess makeup tutorial. But of course, the day of the event, which happened to be on my birthday, I was rushing like crazy to get out of the house. So I just didn't have time to do that. But, you know, I'm just not all that creative. Like I guess I'm okay with like putting together different, you know, color schemes and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so let me know if you guys can think of any like holiday video ideas that you would like to see. Alright, I'm going to be setting my face with my two powders that I like to mix together, the Maybelline Fit Me in Light and the ColourPop powder in Medium Deep. I just like mixing these two together because I feel like adding that darker ColourPop powder, it just, I guess, I don't know, doesn't wash my face out as much or something. So I'm just using them because I have them. So once I run out of the Maybelline powder, I actually have a brand new container of the light one, not opened yet, but once I run out of this one, instead of opening that, I'll probably just buy another one of these Maybelline powders, but just in a darker color. But talking about like video ideas in general, one of the things that I'm really struggling with is, I don't know, like finding my balance between what people are searching for so that I can get noticed, and then like a balance between that and like, I guess, what I'm good at or what I want to do. So like I recently did a video and I talked about my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty Chill Out collection, and surprisingly, this surprised me, like I can't even tell you. That video right now I think is like maybe 2 or 3 weeks old, and right now it has like about 1,300 views. So for my channel size, that's a lot. Like I will normally average like maybe 30 to 50 views on a video. So for me to have like over 1,000 was just like, where did all these people come from? But it dawned on me that the reason that video got so many views was because I picked a topic that was trending, and I didn't think about that. Like, no matter how small your channel is, when you pick a topic that's trending, it's very possible that you're going to get noticed because you're doing a topic that, you know, people are searching for. So I didn't expect that. You know, I was happy that it happened. I got quite a few people to also subscribe to my channel off of that video. So I was very happy about that, but I just was not expecting that at all. I'm gonna do my brows off camera, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Well, I'll be right back for you guys, but I tell you guys in a lot of my videos, if you want to see me do my eyebrows when I'm doing these types of videos, let me know. I always skip through this part because it takes a minute for me to do, and I just put up a separate video on my eyebrow routine, so I'll link that for y'all. But like when I do these types of videos, if you would prefer to see me do my brows and just keep the conversation going, just let me know. But until I hear back from y'all, I'm going to do this off camera. I'll be right back. Alright, so getting back to my Fenty video. Another reason that video got a lot of views for me, it was about 1,300 views, which that's like a whole lot for me. So another reason I got that many views is because I put out a video. I was one of the first people to put a video out on the collection. So even though I wasn't like trying it out, when people started searching for it, which was I think I uploaded that video maybe like 3 days before that collection launched. So I noticed when I uploaded my video, there weren't too many other videos out there about the collection, which I thought was kind of weird. I guess Fenty Beauty didn't send out PR packages for this particular collection, because I didn't see a whole lot of big YouTubers talk about it until after it launched. So I don't know if maybe they sent out PR packages after it launched to everybody else, or if they just didn't do PR at all. But my point is, when you go to search, or when you went to search for Fenty Beauty Chill Out Collection or something like that, before it even launched, I was one of the first videos out there, and I noticed that I ranked for it. And again, like, I was following the SEO rules, but that was not planned at all. Like, I just thought that I was just gonna fall in wherever, but I ended up, I think for a good like 3 days, I actually ranked at #1 for Fenty Beauty Chill Out. And I thought everybody was going to be putting videos out there on the collection. So I was not expecting to rank like at all. But anyway, that's another reason why I got a lot of views on that video. And like I said, I did get a handful of people to subscribe from that video. I did also get a lot of thumbs down. Well, when I say a lot, I think I want to say like maybe 6 or 7 thumbs down, which is the most I've ever gotten on one video. But I think I also got like maybe 25 thumbs up or something like that. So darn it. I don't really worry too much about thumbs down, because before this video, I think I only got maybe like 2 or 3 on another one or something like that. So as long as I get like way more thumbs up than I do thumbs down, that doesn't really bother me. I think the reason people thumbs it down though was because they were expecting me to like use the products and do like swatches and first impressions and reviews and all that on the products, and I thought that I named it appropriately so people wouldn't get that impression. The name of the video was, why did I start talking about this anyway? I don't even remember, but the name of the video was my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty holiday collection, like Chill Out or something. So I thought, you know, people were going to expect me to just talk about it, but I'm assuming, and I'm making speculation, I think some people didn't like the video because they thought that I was going to use the products instead of just like talk about it. So, but anyway, my point to all, that's why I started talking about this. So my point to all of that is, I do realize now that if I were to focus videos on you know, more trendy topics in makeup, which for the most part would be products, like new product launches. If I were to stay on top of doing like reviews or first impressions on products, you know, as they come out, my channel would probably grow a lot faster. But I can't do that. Like, I cannot start buying stuff just for the sake of, you know, trying to get a video out just so that I could get more subscribers. That's going to end up being very costly for me. And I'm just not trying to get in the habit of like putting money out like that, you know? I mean, I guess I could. My overall feedback on that Fenty video was good. So I guess I could keep doing videos, you know, just talking about how I feel about upcoming launches. Because like I said, I got people to subscribe to my channel from that video, so maybe I could explore that. But I do realize now that if I were to, you know, keep buying stuff as it comes out, and if I'm like one of the first people to put out a video on a topic, that would be good. But I mean, usually makeup companies will send out PR. So for instance, if they sent out PR for the Chill Out collection, by the time my video would have gone up, it would have already been like hundreds of videos out there on the same topic by much bigger YouTubers. So again, I don't know if Fenty just didn't send out PR or if they did after the fact. But even if I did do those types of videos where I'm just talking about, hey, this collection is coming out, this is what I think about it. If other YouTubers are getting those collections and they're able to show it to you before it comes out, you know, I would just expect my video to just kind of be lost in the shuffle. So I don't know. I'm trying to find a balance between, like, you know, getting I don't necessarily want to say getting discovered, but I guess just getting my voice out there more on YouTube. I'm trying to find ways to do that while still like sticking with what I want to do. And my last Get Ready With Me, I'll put it up here, it was when I talked about like my YouTube goals and all that. I talked about how I really don't want this channel to become review based. Like, I use reviews for reference. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette today. So I like watching reviews, review videos, and they do help because, you know, if I'm thinking about buying a product, you know, I will watch some reviews just to see how people are liking it. But I do want my channel to be more focused on tutorials and I guess like my makeup progress, you know? So I don't know, I'm just trying to find a balance. But what I will say though is last time I did a Get Ready With Me, that might have been 6 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. At the time, I had like maybe 50 or 60 subscribers. And as of me doing this video, I have over 400. So I'm definitely growing. Definitely. So I'm thankful for that. And you know what? Speaking of the Too Faced, not Too Faced. I'm looking at the words. I'm looking at the words Too Faced on my mirror. You guys can't see it without me blinding you, but I saw Too Faced and said Too Faced. I meant to say Fenty. Speaking of Fenty, the Chill Out collection, surprisingly, I didn't buy anything from the collection. I may revisit that, you know, closer to the holiday, the Christmas holiday, but I was like ready to buy that, the Kilowatt highlighter palette. I was so ready to buy it. And then, I don't know, something just hit me like, no, just, do you really need it? How often are you going to use it? Like, can you hold off on it? And I will admit, part of the reason that I was tempted to buy the highlighter palette was because I saw how many views I got on the video when I talked about the collection. And I thought to myself, if I buy the palette and do a first impression video on it, I'll probably get even more views. And that was actually, even though that kind of tempted me to buy the palette in the first place, that was also what kind of helped change my mind about it. Because I'm like, I don't want to start spending my money on stuff just for the sake of trying to get more views and more subscribers on YouTube, you know? So yeah, surprisingly, I didn't buy anything from the Fenty Chill Out collection yet. Like I said, I still may do so, but we'll see. Why do I feel like my eyeshadow is like not even today? I don't know. Okay, so at some point my camera shut off on me and I have no idea what I was talking about when it shut off. But what I was saying was one of the video ideas that I have, and I'll probably do this video kind of soon, I think. I just want to share with my audience like what my makeup journey is, like how I got into makeup, you know, when I started wearing makeup, why I started wearing it. And for me, part of it would turn into like a skincare discussion, because why I started wearing makeup is skincare related. And that is a story that I would really like to share. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do that relatively soon. But I also really want to start vlogging. I've noticed how I'm really into watching other people's vlogs. And I feel like that would be something that I would like to do, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared to do it. Like, I'm kind of scared to just put myself out there Because I keep thinking, like, what if people think I'm boring? What if people don't really care about what I'm doing today, you know? But I do really enjoy watching other people vlog. I have been trying to get in the habit of on Instagram, I've been trying to be consistent with doing Instagram stories, but I'm like the opposite of consistent on Instagram and Twitter. Like, it's just really hard. It's really hard to stay consistent on all social media platforms. It really, like, it's a lot. It's too much. It really is. It really is. Like, when Facebook first became a thing, I was really into Facebook. And I remember when Twitter first became a thing, I'm just like, well, why Twitter? Like, not Twitter, Instagram. When Instagram first became a thing, I didn't understand why people were into it so much, because all it was pictures. And I'm like, if I want to see pictures from my friends, or if I want to post pictures, I can do that on Facebook. Like, why do I need both? But then I slowly, got into Instagram, and then I was on there more than I was on Facebook, and then same thing with Twitter. And now, to me, Facebook is just like watching the news, which I don't like watching the news, because I feel like it's just whenever you see something on the news, it's not good news. Let me just put it like that. But I know this is supposed to be just like chatty, just talking about anything, but I keep forgetting how I got from one subject to another. I don't know why I started talking about Facebook and Instagram, but I was talking about just trying to be consistent, and I just can't. It's too hard to do that. I try my best, but yeah, I would like to start vlogging, but I don't know. Do you guys think that I'm like too new to vlog? Or, I think the bigger YouTubers, they have success with vlogging. Like, I like watching Emily Noel's vlogs. Who else do I like watching? Aisha Abdul. I just watched a vlog from Jessica Braun. Like, they're all bigger YouTubers, so they already have a following. So I feel like with me, like, there's like no one out there to watch my vlogs, because I don't have too big of a following. But then again, I'm thinking, if you start your vlogging now with the people who already follow you, then nothing wrong with doing that. I feel like all of the looks on my eyelids, they're just kind of like running into each other. I'm not really feeling how my makeup is looking today, my eye makeup. So that's why it's taking me so long to finish this, because I don't know, I'm not feeling it today. But a lot of you guys know that I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get better with eyeshadow. So just in case you're new here and you're not familiar with my channel. Alright, I had to finish my eyes off camera, because I was over here like really going through it, trying to get my eyes to look like something. So I just finished them off camera, because I really had to concentrate. I'm using another Fit Me powder. This one is in the color 40 Dark, and I'm going to use this to bronze my skin a little bit. This is meant to be a finishing powder, but I like using it as a bronzer. It works very well as a bronzer on my skin, because it's quite red toned. So quite often I shy away from bronzers, because they usually run like very yellow and very golden, and I just feel like they clash on my skin like way too much. So I always have to use like a like a red tone bronzer. But anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about before I got distracted with my eyeshadow. But how do you guys shop for makeup and skincare like around the holiday season? Do you just like go all in and just treat yourself to like whatever you want? Do you take advantage of the sales, or are you one of those people who like tries your best not to get wrapped up into like buying every little thing that goes on sale? Do you like give yourself a budget? Like, how do you guys do that? I'm curious because I tend to like kind of go crazy around the holiday season. And this year, like I already know that there are some things that I want to buy. I'm pretty sure that there are some things that I'm going to get like on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. But I'm not trying to go all crazy. Like, I feel like I just spent like way too much last year on makeup, and I just don't want to do that this year. So I'm just curious, like, how do you guys do that? I did not contour my nose like I normally do. So I'm just going to use this bronzing powder to give myself a little contour. And I just went a little overboard, so now I'm just trying to go back over it and fix it. But yeah, let me know, like, how do you guys do that when it comes to like holiday shopping? The way that I look at it is, if you're into makeup like that and you're the type of person who really likes trying out different things, or you have some staple products that you know you're going to be using like over and over again, if they go on sale, this is the Anastasia Blush Kit in Radiant. I feel like this was like a limited edition for the holidays last year or the year before, I think. But this is what the actual kit looks like. I like using these two colors over here. I think today I'm going to mix. I'm going to do like an equal mix of these two colors. But the way that I look at it is, when things go on sale for the holiday season, that's a good time to like stock up on stuff that you know you're going to use up. Like, even if it's going to be sitting in the closet or in your little makeup vanity for months, you know that you're eventually going to use it. So if you can get something at like 50% off or something, you should definitely take advantage of it. And then it's also an opportunity to, you know, try out new stuff. Now, a lot of times the new releases, they may not go on sale for the holiday season, but I feel like I buy some makeup during the holiday season just kind of like as a collector's item. This is a perfect time for me to use this new highlighter that I've been wanting to try. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in Molten Peach. I talked about this in the birthday haul video that I just did, and I've been really wanting to try this out. I do have another one of these in Molten Rose Gold that I really like, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to really love this. Yes, I do. I really, really like that. But, like for instance, I'm sure you guys by now, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you guys by now have seen the pictures on Instagram of the Too Faced palette that's coming out. I think it's called Pretty Rich. It's like very, very jewel tone, very glittery. And I feel like hopefully that palette is no more than $49. I think the average Too Faced palette is $49. I feel like that's one of those products that I'm going to get even if I really don't care for the way it performs as eyeshadow. To me, that's going to be like a collector's item for the holiday. Like it screams holiday, you know. I'm going to set my face with the Wet n Wild Matte Finish Setting Spray. This is only my second time using this, so you guys should already see the video that I'm going to do, that I'm publishing later today is, oh gosh, it's a full face of all of my cheapest makeup. I called it a cheap makeup tutorial, and I used this in that video. So this is only my second time using this. So I don't really know how this works in terms of like how well it works as a setting spray, but I really, really love the nozzle on this. It gives you like a very even mist all over your face. So I'm going to set my face with this. I'm also going to apply my eyeliner and mascara. I'm going to do that off camera. These are the two that y'all see me use all the time. NYX Matte Liquid Liner and Lancome Mascara. So I'm going to do all of that off camera. I'll be right back. I may have sprayed a bit too much. We'll see. I can't stop looking at that highlighter. I really, really like it. I wish I was the spokesperson for this mascara. This is Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I love this stuff. Like, I would just push this mascara down everybody's throat because it's so good. I say this in quite a few of my videos, but it's for the sake of people who may be new. I don't wear false eyelashes, so I'm always looking for a really good mascara, and I've tried like so many mascaras. Now I will say that I've tried like way more drugstore mascaras than high-end, but I mean, first of all, I thought I was using a brand new one. I've tried way more drugstore than high-end mascaras, but like I've tried quite a few high-end. Out of all of the ones that I've tried, this is hands down the best one. It gives you really good volume, really good length, separation. Like, it does everything that you would want a mascara to do. I bought the trial size, or not trial size, but travel size version of this mascara. That's usually what I do when I try a new higher end mascara. I'll buy the mini one just to save a little bit of money, and I loved it so much that I was going to go back and buy the full size, but then I got a free another travel size for free because this was the birthday gift from Ulta for October, so that worked out in my favor. I'm going to go back into this Maybelline Molten Peach, and I'm going to use that as my highlighter for my inner corner. I really, really, really like this highlighter. But anyway, that Too Faced palette that I was talking about, I'm definitely going to get that when it launches. And I feel like there's going to be like some other holiday launches that I'll probably take advantage of. But I do feel like I need to just like chill on just, you know, buying as much as I normally buy during the holiday season. So I was just curious as to, you know, what your shopping habits are when it comes to makeup and skincare, you know, this time of year. I'm going to finish everything off with the lips. So first I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Chestnut lip liner. I always tell people, even though this is called chestnut, it's not that chestnut like from MAC. This is more of like a, almost like a burgundy or a brick red. So I'm going in with this first to line my lips. One of the other things that I'm looking forward to for this holiday season is I usually bake cookies during the holiday season, and I don't mean to brag, but I make good cookies. I make these red velvet cookies every year, and everybody just raves about them. And I didn't bake last year, like I just didn't get around to it. So I definitely want to bake this year. And my niece has been on my case since like April, asking me if we're going to bake these cookies this year. So I'm just smudging out the liner a bit. And now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty. Oh my gosh. I think this says Supermoon. I don't have my glasses on right now. And the sticker is like super small. I feel like this is called Supermoon, but this is one of the lipsticks from the Galaxy collection. This was from the holiday collection from last year. And I think that this will work really nicely with my eyes for today. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. I'm gonna put my my earrings on, put my hair down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my finished look for today. I do think that it looks nice and fall and like pumpkin spicy. I am very pleased with this. I usually don't do warm toned makeup, and I started to put some gold earrings on because I do feel like gold does go better with like warm tones. But then I said, you know what, on my sweater I have like these silver belt buckles, which this is actually kind of getting on my nerves because it won't stay flat. But anyway, I said, you know what, these are silver, so I'm just going to tie everything in with some silver earrings. So and I think that they complement each other. They're like, they clash, but they complement, you know. So let me know what y'all think about the look. I hope that y'all enjoyed my chit chat today. This was really like some good makeup therapy for me today because, like I said, I've been in the mood to film like crazy lately, but today I really wanted to just sit down, just play around with some makeup, just chit chat, just talk. These types of videos, they help me to get like a lot more comfortable in front of the camera, a lot more comfortable talking to y'all. And then I really love it on these types of videos when y'all give me some feedback in the comments, because we end up keeping the discussion going in the comment section. So I really do appreciate that. It just gives me a chance for me to get to know y'all and for y'all to get to know me a little bit better. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the look. I hope that you'll come back for my next video. Until then, take care. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.